Hi, this is Linda Price, and I have not done a video for a while. I'm so sorry. I just have had a lot of other things going on, as we all have. I know. I hope everybody is well and coping with this change in our lifestyle, and just pray every day for the health of our American citizens and of the citizens of the world. And I just wanted to come to show you today some of the things that I am making. I've made quite a few of these for customers, and I call them my lace snippets. These are the ones that I make out of bridal lace mostly. I do have some other lace, but mostly the big pieces are bridal lace. I just love this look. If you like a Victorian and a dressy, lacy look, frilly look, this really works in journals and in other things. And people use them for all kinds of things. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, you can clip them on anything, not just a journal. But I do a set of 5. And I know I have pictures of these that I have posted, but just thought I'd do a video so you could see them up close. They do have glittery, um, not stones, but they're just little, like you see in bridal dresses. They have this glittery type of piece right here. Plus, they also have pearls, and so that's what these bridal pieces have. Is just all this already put into the pieces. So what I do is I take these and I take the big bridal pieces and I cut them up into manageable pieces, and then I design my snippets. And today I'm going to show how to use them this is like a 6x9 book I'm working on very slowly but surely. It just takes a long time for me to do a journal. I'd rather work on the small pieces like I know a lot of you would rather do. They're faster, and you just can get more done and feel you've accomplished more when you can work on smaller projects. So I do a set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I do is, let me just take this one as an example. They're made out of 2 pieces of fabric. Um, I don't use a sewing machine. My machine does not work. I've sewn a lot all my life, but I just have not gotten into. I guess I have to purchase a machine first before I can start sewing anything. I love the look of sewed things, but I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So I use a lot of, I've grown up in the era where you use hot glue, and I'm pretty good with a hot glue gun, and I have a glue gun that has a very thin tip, so you can just get a thin bead right along here, and that's what I use. So the glue does not show, but it really glues everything down well, and so it's not going to come apart. So the back part is, I try to use a linen fabric, maybe, use napkins, pretty napkins that are, we would normally use in our dining room with our dishes. But you know how many of those are so plentiful these days in antique shops, that I use that for the backing. And then the front, my daughter had these curtains that were so pretty, and it's a sheer fabric, and it's also got some sewn swirls and flowers in it. So I use that as the front, so it makes it look very sheer. And then this is the applique from the wedding dress, and down here's another piece. And so I put that on there, attach it to it, and then I take this is a very good clip. It's not like a paper clip. It's a clip you could clip to anything, a lampshade, and in a book it holds everything very sturdy. So I normally put it on this side. I glue it down right here, someplace where there's not a big lump or where it's thick. I just try to get a flat surface, and I glue it down. And so when you get it, it'll have this on it. Now, if you don't want to, if you want to attach your own, I could just send them loose, but they open up very easily and just hold your papers very securely. So when I put this on, I put it that direction because I figure most people will attach it to their page either like this or down here in the middle part, and then stick their things in here, or if it's this way so you can attach it down here as a pocket and then put things in here. So like I say, if you want to maybe attach it other ways, like maybe you want to do it up here this way, or you want to turn it around and do it this way, you'll have to have your clip on the other side. So but that's how I normally make them, and people have requested to just leave the clips loose because they said they would attach it. They're not very hard at all to attach. So this one would look nice on this page, and you'd stick everything in here and clip it right on there. They can also be bookmarks. That's one of them. And I try to make them all different. Here's another one. This is another piece of applique down here and up here, and then again in the back you can see where the seam is for the napkin, and they're very sturdy, and they're not stiff, they're very soft. So that's what this would look like in the book, like this. Or if it clips on this side, you put it down here and it would look like this. And then you just put your things in there. And I got these flowers at Hobby Lobby, so they're very plentiful. And they come in off-white and white. And for the white snippets I use mostly white. But for the fabric, I use quilting fabric with my other snippets that come in roses. I love roses, so I use a lot of roses and flower looking things. And I have those on my Etsy also that people order. They like a little more color. So I have those, and I make them the same way. And here's another one. Now this one, you might want to put it this way. And I put the clip. See, it's got the same thing that I have here, but I turned it around to where it's facing another direction, and it makes it look different. So then you could face it this way, and then I have a flower off of an applique. I cut this off a bigger piece, and it would look very nice up in this corner. See how it looks? Or you could bring it down here in the middle, or you could put it this way at the bottom. Or if you had your clip going the other way, you could put it this way and then have some of it coming out at the side here, where I think lace looks really pretty, hanging out a little bit over the edge too. Now that looks very pretty. And I'm using Artie Mae's beautiful papers. I bought the downloadable set of hers. So I love blue. I don't make a lot of things in blue because everybody really likes pink and red and the other pastel colors, but I like blue. That's always been my favorite color. Well, here's another one with a bigger flower up here and over on this side. And they're really shabby chic-y looking. That's what they look like mostly. And that's what this one looks like if it was attached right here. Put that clip over there. Or in the middle part. Or you could put it in the middle if you want to, and take the clip off. Like I say, I hot glue them on, so you can take them off. You just have to pull them a little bit, and it won't rip the fabric. You can just take it and move it any way you want. And then if I attach it, you can. Now that looks nice at the bottom, and that sticks out a little bit at the side. And then the last one, let's see. Is this one, and this has a little more of the curtain in it. That's so pretty. You see these little daisy flowers there they have on them. And it's kind of random, I try to put some of these flowers in the pieces, but here's the back of it, and put the clip right here so that it would be attached right here. Or you could attach it up a little farther where it's sticking out a little bit, or in the middle. And then if the clip's over here, then you could attach it down here and have it coming out here a little bit. So these white ones are a lot more dressy than my fabric ones. My fabric ones look more shabby chicy than these. These look more elegant and Victorian. So that's the difference. And this little flower right here was part of another piece of the applique, and I just cut the flower out. So I use every bit of all this. This was at the bottom of an applique, and I thought it made a nice bottom trim. So, and then these on the side, this comes from Hobby Lobby, and it comes double, and it's double, and I just cut it down the middle. So it saves, I feel like I'm really saving money that way, because I can use the same length and cut it in half and have it fit both sides. And I feel like, I get my money's worth for sure. And I really do when it has 50% off, which they do quite a bit, which is wonderful for us, isn't it? I mean, it's wonderful. I love to get the thinner trims there. I don't really like their bigger trims, but the thinner trims make a nice trim on the sides of cards, of tags, and on the edges of things. And so let's see, this is some trim that I had over here already. There's that Hobby Lobby again. This is from Hobby Lobby. I love that one too, because it's got that little roundness that makes it look very dressy. And there's that Hobby Lobby trim again. So I just wanted to show these to you because I know you've seen me list these, and I just wanted to show you how to use them. And you may have other ideas of how you want to use them. And, I also do the tatting, and I have told several of you that I am going to do another video, and I hope to get it this week, maybe even today. I don't know. I'll just see how today goes, where I'm going to be doing a flower. Everybody wanted me to show how I make a tatted flower, which that shouldn't take long to show you. So, and I'll do it up close with this setup I have. I've ordered a new holder for my phone, where I can do bigger videos, and I can attach it to my desk. So I'm waiting for that to come, but as right now I'm doing something else, trying to make these videos, and sometimes it is a little difficult. So anyway, that's my video for today, and I hope this kind of shows you what you can do with these. And if you have any other ideas for them, just let me know, because I'm all for getting new ideas. So thank you, and I hope this week goes well for you, and you have all the supplies you need, and things are going okay. And I've gotten a new name lately. It's called elderly. I'm one of those elderlies, so I have to be careful. I teach voice and piano, and I've learned how to do it online, which has been kind of wild because I'm not used to doing that type of thing online through FaceTime and Messenger and Zoom. And I teach a lot of children that their parents are teachers, so they're really used to this. So they tell me, well, you got to get on Zoom because we're going to have to do our lessons that way. So it's been interesting, I'll tell you. But I think I've got it down. This is my second week doing it. And from now on, maybe, if you want to take a voice or piano lesson, hey, if you live in Washington State, I can teach you over the internet because it's working with my students. So the more I do it, the more I'll get used to it. So I may be starting to advertise that. And it's a lot easier than having to set up everything for them to come in to the house. And of course, I can't come into the house right now. So, well, all right. So I'll get working on that tatting video for you. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.